Hello everyone, this is Kenton Plays CSR2 and we are about to do the Season 121 Prestige Cup with the Varis BMW M4 GTS. Hi everyone, how are you doing? As usual, of course, please keep up to date with me. Say something in the comments section, let me know how you found the Prestige Cup, what time you did it in, or if you're struggling with it, whereabouts you too. Hopefully I'm going to knock this one out today in this run. There is no guarantees of course, but I'm fairly sure considering when I look at the upgrades section. As you can see there, I've got a number of stage 6s ready to put on. I haven't put any on yet. I am starting as I left off in the other video with only stage 5s and lots of fusions ready to install, but none actually installed yet. As you can see, if I go through just the body here, nothing on yet. Again, nitrous, no fusions yet. When I do come to install everything, of course I will have to do a massive retune, but we'll sort that out when we get to it. As you can see, nitrous intake, engine, transmission and tyres all ready to go on. So no doubts I shouldn't have any problems getting to the end, but we shall see what I can do. Now before I begin today, I would just like to do a quick shout out because in my previous video I did have a certain tune going on which I said I thought was the best one I could see. However, it was pointed out to me that mine was slightly off, not by much but by a little, and it was, I can't find it now, that's always helpful. If you'll excuse me just a moment, I'll look it up. Got to find it. Yeah, as you can see, nitrous 150 and 2.0, final drive 4.97, I think mine was 5. And the tyres, I can't remember what mine was, but it wasn't bad, I don't think. So anyway, it is thanks to YOLO Sabian, who pointed out that my tune could do with a little bit extra fine tuning, so thank you for that if you're watching. Now then, on with the show. It didn't change the dyno that much, I didn't show you that, sorry. So, starting off, we got all stage 5s, no fusions, the nitrous 150 2.0, final drive 4.97, and tyre pressure 32/68 for 19 psi, with a dyno of 14.272 seconds. Can we hit that? Let's try it and find out. So, as you've seen, no fusions, only stage 5s. Let's go. Okay. Usually when you start off the Prestige Cup, stage 5 is all you're going to need anyway. It's not until you get around race 10, race 15 that we're going to need to upgrade at all. While I'm here, I'm going to do a shout out to my crew. They all been supporting me on this YouTube venture, and today we managed to get the next prize cup. So we're quite happy with that, riding on a high. Okay, so far so good. 14.5 seconds, so not quite hitting dyno there. But let's see if I can actually hit a perfect start. As you can see there, I tried hitting the perfect start, perfect first shift, and then early second shift, and third, but not on just like I did in the setup video. I should mention, the reason you're seeing such high crew rep on the end of the race there is we've actually got a wild card active at the moment. So that's why it's higher than normal. Still going fairly good. Give me a second. Now, I've got my notes written down here. The final time we're going to need to get is at least 12.7. So, I'm definitely going to have to install something. Kind of goes without saying, doesn't it? But no, let's see. Here we are. Speed traps. First one should be 125 miles per hour. There it is. And that clocked in at 156. 156. So I'm good for at least the first 3 speed traps. They go in order: 125 just done, 135 for the next one, and 145 for the third one. The last one is 160, so I won't be able to hit that one unless either A, retune a little bit to not get such a fast time but do get a faster speed, or just install the upgrades. Either way works, mostly. A little bit faster, 14.3. And 9k crew rep. Very nice. Screen there as well. No. Still so far so good, still got the easy races. Let's keep it going. I don't know what I'm going to have to do yet because there's the option is that if I get to a hard part, oh, not 100. And I have to reshoot, and I will. I think I'd like to. But then to save time, it would be easier just to install and reshoot. 3 tokens. Very useful, of course, for the wildcards. If you're in a decent crew, you understand all that. It's wildcard rotation, making sure you've got a plan in place, you've got a wildcard active every day. Preferably at the same time every day, so all the users know to come on and race. Although, as an example, in our crew we have 1 day off each week, just to give everyone a bit of a rest, so it's not constantly on and racing all the time. You don't want to burn out. How about you guys at home? Have you done the Prestige Cup? Did you find it easy or hard, or did you go in like me with just stage 5s, or did you go in with as much as you could put on all at once? Let me know in the comments. And if you like my videos here on the channel, don't be afraid to hit the like and subscribe button so you can know when I've got new videos coming out as soon as they're out. Okay, still on easy, so let's keep going. Oh, speed trap, this should be 135. There it is. Shouldn't be a problem. I think that was 157, I was a little bit past from last time. The bit I like about this is all the extra cash I'm getting out of it, because as you can see, I need a bit of cash. Especially with the next Prestige Cup being a tier 5, so that's going to be costly. That didn't work there for a second. I was getting worried it was going to crash or something. Oh, another not fun. Also a shout out to some of the other comments in my previous setup video. One person saying they were stuck a little bit from the end. If you're watching, I hope you've made it now. If not, as I said, don't panic. The Sea Cup does go over several days. You've got any number of free crates coming to you. You've got supply cups that give you fusion parts. Obviously the crates can give you stage 6s. If you've got the spare silver keys, you could always go to, if you've got the spare silver keys and you know you've got enough for next season as well, which is at least 1,500 for both seasons, then by all means, if you manage to get a card before loyalty, maybe go to loyalty, only if you've got the spare keys. But you could always get stage 6 out of stripping another card. Possible. Not to mention, if you get the car like pretty early on, between the first and fifth pools for example, there's always a chance you can get more cars on the way to loyalty. So you can strip them as well, try and get some stage 6s, try and get fusions. Again, only if you have the keys. Cannot stress that enough, you must make sure you've got the keys ready. You don't want to get to the next season and get to the next Prestige Cup and then find, oh no, I can't do it, I haven't got the keys. Don't want that to happen. Very good way of getting keys. Do the daily events. Some of them give you a lot of silver keys. Doing live races. If you can finish off your 15 live races every day, that's 10 silver keys a day. If you can do it twice a day, that's 20. Daily races often give out keys every 4 hours. And of course, if you're in a decent enough crew, you can get silver keys on the way up on the milestones to getting towards the car. And of course there is the daily login bonus. So there's a lot of keys to be had in the game as long as you just come on and play. Pray you're in a good enough crew that actually gets up to the car. If you're not, then you're missing out on a lot. And there are a few groups on Facebook where you can join CSR2 groups that are looking for crew members or crews. I'm actually in one or two of them. And I usually advertise my crew as well. As you did as you saw at the beginning of the video. That's the advertising that goes out. Saying that, we have got a few spaces open. If anyone would like to join, just put a comment in the box down below. Or find me on Facebook or Twitter. Or Instagram. All links to everything is in the description box below. It's called linktree/KensonPlays. All my links are in there. Just click there and you'll be directed to wherever you want to go. Did I win that? I did. I'm actually pleasantly surprised. I was not expecting to get to race 20 on just a stage 5 setup. I haven't done that for a while. Shift pattern I'm using. It is as I did in the setup video. It is try and hit a perfect start, so that means releasing just after the one's flash. Hit a perfect shift if you can, going into second, and then as soon as the traction kicks in and you start accelerating again, hit a shift again and go straight into third, and as soon as that happens, hit your NOS. And after that, it's just as many perfect shifts as you can. All goods, but preferably perfects, because you want to make some money and you get more money out of perfects than goods. Here we go. Perfect start. Perfect start, perfect shift, very early with NOS, and then good or perfect all the way through. It's not quite hitting dyno, but it's not too far off. And there we go, it's starting to get a little bit tougher now. So I will be very, very close to the point where I've got to start upgrading. In fact, because I want to see if I can save as many fusions as I can, I'm just going to install the stage 6s I've got first and see what I can do with just that. What's this next one going to be, orange or red? Red. What's the betting that that is the speed trap? Okay. Back to the garage. Let's install the stage 6s and see how I do with them. Okay, so yes. Okay, the tires. The transmission. Now a lot of people are probably asking why didn't I store everything to begin with? And the simple answer is I like to see how far you can get without getting into the whole malarkey of having stage 6s on your car. Because it does vary from prestige car to prestige car. Now, if you've seen my videos before, you will know that I try to... I'm going to reset that, I'm going to reset that, and I'm going to reset that. Right. Starting off from 0. Here we go. Okay, that's gone up quite high already from there. And that's gone negative. So, go on to the negative side of the PSI. Let's see what we can get to. As you can see, I'm tapping so that each tap is done fairly quickly, but enough that you can see. I just saw 80. It changes with each tab, but it's not very slow. Okay. I did a massive jump there because I've already seen 80 and it's already gone down again. So, where was the 80? Further up. Oh. Where was it? Ah, there it is. I was in the right place to begin with. Silly boy. Okay. So, that's 13.8 there, but a lot faster already, 194. If it is the speed trap, this should already be green. It's orange, okay. But it is the speed trap. That's weird. Ah, I know why. The speed traps are quarter miles. Of course. The quarter mile is 161, so it's just over 160, so yeah. That's why it's orange. Right, okay. Let's see. Is that all going to be minus? I'm just going to keep going down. Right, I'm tapping a bit faster now because it looks like it's all negative Evo points. I just keep going down, doesn't it? Like in some big steps. Yeah. Yeah, definitely all negative. Right, so reset that and go to the positive side. Okay, still going up. I'm currently double tapping these. Any Zombieland fans out there? Right, that's just going down again. See if it travels back up at all. It did a little bit, but not a lot. So 245 there. I saw somewhere. No, 246, good. I don't think there's anything else beyond that. No. Another 245. 246. Okay, already on 169 miles per hour and 13.5. So that's not enough for the final race yet. Alright, nitrous. Oh, that dropped down quite already. And this is where I'm going to get not confused, but a bit concerned, because when you retune, the shift pattern may change. When you install upgrades or fusions and or fusions, the shift pattern may change completely. So I'm going to have to see what it's going to be like. We'll probably do a test run after I finish tuning. Okay, still rising up quite quickly, so I'm still double tapping. Triple tapping now, saying that. Okay, starting to slow down, so go back to double. Okay, 47 so far. There's another 47, okay. Any more? 45, no, going down. Okay, there's a couple of 47s, so let's compare them. It might not be much, but there might be a 0.001 second. So 13,309. 309. Still 309. Okay. 311, okay. So that 309's got 181 miles an hour at top speed with 7 on. 181, 830. That one. 181 miles an hour, 0.830 and 13.309. Now then, if you've seen my tuning video before, if not, check out my channel. But otherwise, you would know that I will now go back and double check, see if I need to do any more fine tuning or anything here. Which it doesn't look at the moment. I will only go a few spaces difference. It's 4, that's gone down. Okay, still 309. And then check the final drive again. 2, 3, 4. That's gone down again, and 5. That's gone. Hang on, that's not going to go back up, is it? No. Okay, back to 309. Just check the negative again. 2, 3, 4, 5. No. Okay. And because I haven't had to change the tyre pressure or the final drive, I now do not have to change the NOS again. So it won't be fast enough for the final race. but it is fast enough to keep going for the moment and hopefully get the next stage 6 part, which hopefully won't be a repeat. Yep, got it. Hopefully if the next race is not a 0 to 100, I'll be able to see if the shift pattern has changed or if I need to do something slightly different. No, that looked like it was fairly close. 33 something. Yeah. Less than 0.03 seconds away from the dyno, so not too bad. And 60 gold. Definitely not too bad. Against the Jaguar. If that thing was fully restored and tuned up, that would have severely beaten it. Nice to get that one a little bit faster, a little bit closer to dyno as well. And still no fusions yet, so still saving a bit of cash that way. The less fusions you install, the less money you have to spend. Which also means more money for updates for other prestige cups. Effectively, yes, this does make your prestige cup last a little bit longer because you're spending a bit more time on your car and on tuning rather than just whacking in loads of cash and doing the upgrades. But it does save you more money. It's starting to get a little bit harder now. I'm not sure I'll be able to get that other stage 6 without getting any fusions on. Still going good. I got a little bit faster again. Ooh. Next one's orange. But is it for the stage 6? That's the question. 10 silver keys. I'm not going back to the garage. I'm actually going through the garage straight to the race map. I'm just going to have a quick look at the. Have a quick look at the next race. It's for 70 gold. It's orange. I'll give it a go. Even when it comes to the last race, if the last race says red, still worth a go. There's always a chance that when you finish the race, they'll give you a card you can still actually beat, even though it says red. You're going to overtake me at the last second. No, but he could have done. You never know with the... next one is red. Right. Unfortunately, it's not the last race, so I'm not going to try that one. That's the garage. Right, let's put on some fusions. I won't try and put on too many though. Let's see, if I fill out the stage 6s that I've got. Not spending nearly as much as it would be if I was putting fusions on everywhere. Because I'm also conscious of the fact there's another Prestige Cup coming up soon with another Porsche. So, with another BMW. BMW or is it Porsche? I can't remember now. Oh, at least I had a daily goal for spending 250k that I got now. Right. That has now got 21 fusions. Let's look at the tuning a second. Let's see what the dyno is first. 12.8. That's already getting a lot closer to beating the final race. Oh, 86 was there. Okay, let's go to the plus side, I think, for this one. No? Or is it going to move? Nothing yet. Let's try negatives then. Yeah, that moves. The other benefit of doing this is that, as you can see there, I'm getting some fuel back. 12.80, 02, 03, that one in there, 802, right, nice. Up. This is the other thing, you notice that the score didn't rise above 600, but the time kept on going down. Right, still not as fast as I would like, so I'm going to try and put on a few more fusions just to try and get it down to at least under a 12.7. Because otherwise I don't want to have to come back. So try and fill out the stage 5s I've got. Yeah. This will probably definitely put it over. Or under, I should say. But again, only do this option if you absolutely have to. Always be careful, be mindful of your money, be mindful of any fusions you want to save. Just in case there's any other cars around the corner you're going to want to have to do up. Okay. And move down, I didn't even check what the start was. 12.5. Okay, don't need to move the tyre pressure. right to the end here a second, see what. Okay, it just dropped right. $721, 12.561 nitrous. $562. Is that even moving? There it goes. And that was 194 and 407. $561. Okay. And that's 194.4.5. No. There you go, 194.5 and 12.56. Just to double check. I haven't changed anything here. No. No, yeah. Okay. That all seems pretty good. On the other side of it, if you've got enough fusions to spare and if you've got enough cash to do it, then by all means put on as many fusions and stay safe as you can. Anything to guarantee that you get through and gets to the leaderboard. Right. I didn't check them. Sorry, excuse me one moment, I just want to see what stage 6s I need. If I get one of these, body or turbo. If I get body or turbo, I'll come back and install it and see how I do. And again, I don't know what the shift pattern is, if it's changed at all. Because sometimes it'll go from just doing a quick 1 shift to a quick 2. Exactly what I just did there. Did the first change as normal with a perfect shift, and then went straight up to 4. Which didn't seem to help my time. So sometimes it doesn't pay off. Intake. I've already got it. Again, sometimes you get keys from just leveling. So, obviously if you come on and play every day and do all the daily stuff and that, you're going to level anyway. And if you're doing live racing, you're going to level that way as well. So, there is a lot of stuff in the game. All we've got to do is play it. Okay, Dyna was around 12.5. Yes. 12.5 something anyway. Okay. Last race is orange. There you go. 40 silver keys. Yes, you have to spend a fair amount getting through the Prestige Cup because you've got to actually buy the car in the first place. But at least you get 50 back, which is another go on the next one. So, not bad. This is it, the last race. The question becomes, is he going to catch up and overtake? No, he's not. I went slower than last time as well, and he still didn't get that. Okay, next. And now for the final race. because I will always say this, make sure you do it straight after the Prestige Cup. Later. I'll get some more fuel later on. After the Prestige Cup, once you're done, if you've got the fuel or if you want to wait around for one more pip, go back in. The leaderboard is now live. So at least go and do one of those. I'm not saying you're going to get a good position at this level anyway, but you never know. Get on the leaderboard, even with this score, you might still be in with a chance of getting some extra bronze keys and some gold coin back. And over the course of the remainder of the Prestige Cup, you get more parts you can install, then increase your time, go back in and do your better time. That way you should pretty much guarantee you get coins and keys out of it. There we go. As long as you're in the top 50,000, you're going to get some, which is currently where I am. So that is that. One more Prestige Cup, done and dusted. Now then, I will mute this a second, if I can. There we go. Okay. This is the last time I'm doing the Prestige Cup in this way. Because these videos are quite long. And I know no one wants to sit for nearly an hour listening to me. And watching me tuning cars. So come a fortnight's time, I will only be concentrating on doing the last 10 races of the Prestige Cup. And I will not be going into it with... I might be going into it with stage 5s. It depends how I get on with the stage 5 only version of the car. If I can get to that point with just stage 5s only, I will start the video off with the stage 5s and see how long it'll be before I have to retune and upgrade, like I did with this one today. But this one I think was a lucky one, because normally you cannot get to race 20 on stage 5 alone. Normally you get about halfway, maybe race 13 through 16. So to get to 20 on this one was quite an anomaly. So yeah, as of next Prestige Cup, the setup car will be the same as normal. It'll be stage 5 only, just so you can see what you can do to start off with and what you can work from. And then on the next video on the Prestige Cup itself, I will be saying how far I managed to get on the stage 5 and where I had to install upgrades, if I had to yet. If I didn't have to before race 20, you'll see me start on stage 5, as I did today. But with these videos now becoming, well, we're down 50 minutes now already. It's a little bit long. I understand you don't want to sit there watching me for that long, so we're going to change things up a little bit. Also, changing things slightly again, my normal videos, the stages videos, for the tier cars, not the legends. I'm still doing the stage cars for the... I'm still doing the stage videos for the legends cars, but I will be cutting out the stage videos on the normal cars that we're using to go against all the bosses. I will be showing you the stage 5 variants and which ones you can still use for the bosses without having to use stage 6s or fusions. So keep your eye on those, because we're coming up to the end of tier 3 on those, and you'll be able to find out which car you can use for the boss race on tier 3, but without any stage 6s or fusions. The answer may surprise you, or it may not. It depends if you've got past it already or not. But for any new beginners, you'll want to stick around for that. Once tier 4 comes along, it will be a much shorter ride. It will be the top 3 cars, all their stage 5s, and which one can beat the boss. And then I'll show the boss race. Something to look forward to. Anyway, I'm going to come off now. I hope you enjoy your Prestige Cups if you haven't done them already. If you have, well done. And I will see you soon. Bye-bye.